Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is gonna be a collective message. Let me just jump right into it. I hope everyone is doing blessed. I said doing blessed. I hope everyone is blessed and doing well. In spite of what's going on around you or whatever that is for you. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective, please? And thank you. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Please and thank you. The first card out, it says fall back. Pull back your energy. Step away. Take a needed break. You will awaken to a new point of view. It's amazing what a perspective shift can do. At the bottom, it says enjoy the process. Celebrate every small step forward. You are doing an amazing job. The journey is the gift. Messages for the collective, please, and thank you. Dream it to life. See and feel what will soon be real. Take time to visualize, experience what you want to have before any situation. I mean, that's kind of self explanatory, ain't it? Somebody trying to manifest something. Uh, the first card says fall back, so obviously it could be something that maybe is kind of consuming somebody's attention. Anyway, Spirit, tell me more. At the bottom, it says, I am the source of my joy. I create my happy ever after. Okay, so it could be that for somebody. Maybe somebody just hasn't been in the best mood lately. Self love, self discipline. Hold on, self love equals self discipline. Keep your word to yourself. Fall in love with how you feel when you are taking care of you. So that's giving me like putting yourself first, prioritizing yourself. At the bottom, it says communicate honestly and directly. Don't assume, set your boundaries. Remember, it's okay to just say no. That's a full sentence, right? Spirit, what's going on with the collective, please? And thank you. Messages for the collective. What's going on for the collective? That's sprayed too much on my hand. So I can shuffle these cards. What's going on with the collective? So for somebody, it could be a relationship. I mean, if this is not romantic, for some people, it could be a romantic connection. For other people, this for somebody it could be like a love affair that somebody was having. Um, for somebody else, this could be family, but it's definitely giving like connection with another person. Doesn't have to be because this could be a connection between you and your higher self, the God within you. But I feel like for somebody, this has to do with the connection. So maybe somebody feels like I don't know, there's nobody out there for them. There's nobody for me, or I can't get with the person I want to get with where I share something in common, something where it's going to be even give and take. We can build together. We could be best friends. We can understand each other. That could be for somebody. But if it's not romantic, then it could just be like a family situation or like with friends or something. But I really get that it could be there's somebody just looking for something where it's going to be, mutual. It's not going to be one sided. Tell me more, Spirit. Unless somebody wants somebody that's already taken or something. I don't know. Tell me more. Okay. So for some people, this could actually be like somebody looking for like a, I don't even want to say looking. Somebody just waiting for someone that could be like-minded to come into their life, you know? Because we don't own anybody. You know, that's like a misconception when we hear people say, oh, this gonna be your person for life. Sometimes people come in your life for a reason or for a season, you know? But it's about what you get from that experience with a person. Whether it's something that you can learn. Obviously, it's always something that you can learn from an experience. But sometimes it could just be a healing experience for you. And for some people it is like a lifelong thing, you know? So I can't just say that. For some people it is like a lifelong friend, partner. But I do feel like something is faded for somebody. I really want to say be patient, but make sure you're celebrating yourself, everything that you've accomplished thus far in your life. Whether you're with someone or not, celebrate how far you've come on your journey. Even if this is like about opportunities for some people, maybe you felt like you something's been delayed or taking a long time for somebody. I do feel like something's faded. 888. Somebody could be saying 888. SZA Hate You is on the radio. I want to turn it up so bad because I love SZA. If she ever come across my videos, I love you, SZA. Anyway, somebody could be thinking about somebody from the past. Somebody that they see is very nurturing, kind, loving. Um, Maybe somebody was upset at one point. I don't know. Somebody had an argument. Doesn't have to be. It could just be like a disagreement. Um, for somebody, it could be something like that. Somebody had a fight with somebody or argument. Or this is like with the mother for somebody. If it's not like feminine energy that somebody was connected to in some type of way. Because if it's like just a person that's not blood related, this could just be saying somebody that somebody had love for, or somebody that had love for you, or take it how it resonates. And maybe somebody made somebody upset at one point, or something was just challenging. I don't know. And it makes a lot of sense with SZA Hate You on the radio. Somebody could have been upset with somebody. Look up the number 888 for somebody. Angel number 888. I do believe it's about abundance. I don't remember exactly what 888 stand for. I know it's about abundance. Maybe being focused. Focus on your mission. Focus on what you are going towards, where you're being guided. But like I said, it could be something about feeling like something is like feeling like a long time coming or it's not happening. I do feel like for somebody, this could just be saying that you're gonna get karmic, I won't say justice, judgment. So this could be about stepping into your purpose, answering some type of calling, or asking yourself, you know, what am I being called to? Or where do I go from here? Yeah, Chris Brown residuals just started playing on the Reddit. I like how they both just play back to back, like right after each other. I love both of them. Um, and they opposite signs. So it could be something about opposites. Because I believe he's a Taurus and she's a Scorpio. It could be something about opposites. It doesn't have to be like zodiac signs. It could just be opposite in nature or I don't know, views, something like that. I do feel like if something does feel like it's delayed for you, again, I would say be patient because maybe there is going to be an opportunity for you to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. So this could be talking about money. If this is about, you know, a connection for some people, you know, making new friends with like-minded people, because maybe somebody experienced like a betrayal before, you know, and maybe this is something that somebody can't stop thinking about, something that they had to overcome. Somebody could have experienced, you know, bullying. I'm kind of getting like it could be as far as society goes as well, is what I'm getting. It doesn't have to be. like indoctrination, or just what people are telling you, like this is who you gotta be. So deep down inside, I feel like somebody is, I don't know how to put it. You could be a certain type of a certain caliber of person, regardless of what you've been conditioned to believe. Or this could just have something to do with the type of person that you are gravitated towards or drawn to. Something like that. Because it could be a religious component aspect to this for somebody. It could be something about transmuting energy, or is how somebody shows up in the world. So I don't know if this has to do with um someone's body, vessel, having a new perspective about something. I only got two cards, y'all. Tell me more, Spirit. The King of Hearts came out. So I feel like this is also about, mastering your emotions. This could be a masculine energy. So this could either be something that's fated for a feminine energy, a masculine energy coming into their life, or it could be the other way around. You could be a masculine energy going towards a feminine energy. Doesn't even have to be, like I said, romantic. This could just be like-minded people. Knowing how to be a friend with people, understanding people on an intimate level, you know. But I really get all walks of life, not just somebody that you're familiar with. This is given like all types of people, whether it's a different religious background, ethnicity. I think that's the right word. I always get ethnicity and what's the other word? Ethnicity. We just gonna say ethnicity. I don't really like saying race because, I really feel like there's only one race. But, we could use that word in this situation. For somebody, it could be all different type of races, people of different religious backgrounds, social status. This could even be economically. It's giving like understanding people's plight in life, being able to empathize, sympathize with people is what I'm getting. But it definitely could be something about mastering your emotions, not wearing your feelings on your sleeves. And you could also be somebody, or this is somebody that's in your energy that could be someone who provides a safe haven for you to express your emotions, your feelings, how you feel. Somebody that you could talk to. Tell me more, Spirit. I mean, for somebody, I don't know, somebody into nursing or something. Somebody think about going to nursing school or doing something with children. I don't know. Tell me more. I am not taking all these. Well, I said something for children. 4 cards flip. I am not taking all these. King of clubs, 7 of diamonds, 2 of clubs, and the king of spades. So what I'm getting instantly is somebody knows that something is that they're manifesting something. This could be money, but it could be something about because we are in a retrograde. I believe we just went into a retrograde. We just started a retrograde, Mercury retrograde. So it could be something about that for somebody. Like if you are manifesting, just know that your manifestations will come. But it could be a time for introspection, retrospect. I mean, for somebody could be thinking about somebody from the past. I don't know. The dynamic. This could even be a conversation. I don't know. This is a conversation between friends, family members, people discussing their ideas or ideas about something. Now I said something about like children. What else I said? Or like a nursing. So I mean, it's gonna be different for everybody. For somebody, this could be like working for yourself. For somebody, it could be coaching, like being a coach of some sort. Or this is something with science. And I said something like as far as nursing. So I mean, it's gonna be different for everybody. But I'm really getting like being patient. Somebody do feel like somebody knows that they need to be patient. But sometimes, especially when you hearing somebody else say that and you've been waiting for something for a long time and it's like it's not here yet. Says they're playing again. Saturn, no, snooze, snooze. This could be something with research also. I feel like this is a conversation also. Something with a conversation, being mindful of how you speak, like putting love into everything that you say. Even if it's like, you being straight up and assertive, being direct with people, it's still a way to do everything, or even speaking. Ace of spades at the bottom of the deck. Wait, no, the jack of spades. I don't know how I had it holding this deck in my hand. It's split up, but I'm not taking all four of these. So I don't even know why I went on about it. Tell me more. Somebody could have water somewhere in their chart, air, or fire. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Two cards came out. I'm taking them because I don't got time for this. The Jack of Hearts and the Three of Diamonds popped out. So for somebody, this could be like a family dynamic. I don't know if this is like a child or this is like somebody making some type of sacrifice to get something done. I don't know if this is working in a team with people. This could be like working in a team. So take that how it resonates. If you work a job, like where you're clocking in on a clock for somebody, this could be like working with somebody. Somebody could just be an empath and they can feel things. So maybe it's not easy to work with other people. So that would make sense for somebody to have something going for themselves as far as, independent work or working for yourself. I guess that would be the same thing, right? But it's something about it. This could also be surrendering to some type of experience so you can manifest some type of goal. So this could be taking the time to, master whatever this is for you. Like if this is a craft, if you're learning something new, or again, working with a team for somebody. And for somebody, it could be something with children. It could be something with children, siblings, cousins, neighbors, something like that, or neighborhood. Did I say something about I did say something about mastering your emotions. Mastering your emotions. So this could also be, unconditional love. Also, something like that. Now I did just say being mindful of how you speak, putting love into everything that you say. Even when you're being direct, because you can still cuss a person out without actually cussing. Um, from a place of, love, even if you gotta tell somebody about themselves. I'm getting that also. It could be something with communication, how somebody communicates. Tell me more. Tell me more, Spirit. Then it's good for somebody to just be, using your creativity, knowing how to use your charm and creativity to make money. For somebody, tell me more. Using your skills, whatever your skills are. Or this could be picking up a new skill. Tell me more. Don't act like you don't want to shuffle cards. Damn. Y'all, I be ready to just throw this whole deck. It's getting on my nerves. Somebody could be seeing 333. Also, I said 888 earlier. 333. Hmm. So if this is like somebody dating somebody, it could be something about somebody getting an apartment or moving in with somebody or something like that. This could also be I don't know, it's something about being unemployed, receiving unemployment, something with someone's health also. If somebody experienced a death, I send my condolences if that's for somebody. But I don't know, somebody feels like I'm scared for somebody to string me along. I don't want to be in a situation where it's me and somebody else. That could be for somebody. Like, I don't want to be with somebody who's not sure about me. Whether this is being your friend or, if it's something more than that, like dating someone. Now, for somebody could want to be like some type of artist or something. I don't know, music artist. I'm getting Sagittarius, even though I don't see that. I only see one. Well, I only see hearts. The King of Hearts, Jack of Hearts. I don't see nothing else but that. But what I did earlier, I said like water, fire, air, I believe. I don't know why I'm getting Sag. Hmm. I was getting it earlier today. It don't have to be. It's just energy. This could just be, like I said earlier, being patient, learning what you need to learn, but also not letting your blessings just sit on a shelf. Whether this is a gift that you have, something that you've been endowed with, that's a blessing for you that could come easy to you. Now, somebody also could be hoping that maybe somebody's afraid that somebody's like an enemy to them, or somebody has like stage fright. So maybe somebody's shy or something like that. It could be something with like shyness. Chris Brown on again. Under the influence. It could be something with that too. Maybe somebody want to get somebody. Maybe somebody wants to have drinks with somebody. Somebody might want to take somebody out for a drink or something. This could even be a date for someone. Somebody might want to take somebody out. Whatever your thing is. I don't know, wine, liquor, or whatever else. I don't know. It could be something with that. So maybe somebody is just hoping that they can experience, happiness, joy, pleasure, or have some type of experience that would give them a lot of pleasure. I don't know what that is. If this is like I said earlier, a love affair, or this is like an actual connection. For some people, this could be your soul tribe. It could be your soul tribe. Somebody, I said 888 earlier, and these three aces at the bottom again with the three. And there's already two threes out here, so somebody definitely could be seeing 333, 888, or 8888. Maybe ones, two. Tell me more. Maybe somebody's hoping they stand out. I don't know. This could be like amongst the crowd, or as far as your success goes, being successful at something. And it doesn't have to be standing out in a way where it's like, oh, I have to have all the attention. It's more so standing out as far as making an impact. Whatever it is that you do. Tell me more. Because somebody could actually, operate from a place of like Christ consciousness or whatever you subscribe to. Tell me more. Now, I don't know if somebody want to apologize about something, or I said something about communication, so I don't know if this is just how somebody feels. Like this could be a message of love, or somebody admires someone. It could be something with that. Tell me more. This card's about to get on my nerves. They don't want to shuffle. Walking Hot Talk is on by Amigos. Now I just said something about threes, right? Ain't it three people in that group? The 10 of diamonds is at the bottom. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it right here just so I can look through these. I don't know, somebody embarrassed in front of their family, by their family, or this is something that somebody's trying to do to get money. No matter what they gotta do, even if this is like slandering or stealing or something like that. I don't know if somebody's in the justice field, like a judge, a lawyer. Somebody could be spying on someone. This is also giving me like attacking someone every way possible, mentally, emotionally, physically. It doesn't have to be like I'm putting my hands on you. This could be like, I'm gonna do something to affect your health. It could be something with that. Or this is just how somebody feels. Like I'm being attacked from every angle. Also, this could just be saying somebody could be, if that doesn't resonate with you, this could just be saying something about, well, first of all, somebody could be stubborn. I'm trying to say so many things at once. Somebody could be stubborn, but it could also talk about mental strength. Somebody could have mental strength. Like you could be somebody that's hard to control or embarrass, because maybe you're confident within yourself, with what you know. You could be very discerning. You could maybe come off as a serious person for somebody. You can see through illusions. Very intuitive also. Um, Now it could be something about like the birth of an idea, or this is like I don't know, somebody thinking about going back to school, or this is building a business or something like that. I really do feel like somebody could be worried about their abundance. So I don't know, this is somebody talking to someone to get advice. Like I said earlier, this is like actual counsel, or for some people, this could be like a godmother, godfather, somebody that you could trust, their advice, no matter who it is, or a mother for somebody. But it could be something about somebody, like, oh, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. I don't know if this has anything to do with somebody else's money, their destiny, abundance, a home. Shit, it could even be something about a will. It could be something with a will also. So I don't know if somebody passed away. Somebody mourning. It could be something like with that also. I don't know if somebody or like a spouse or something. Or this is like a divorce, a breakup. It's something about it. Tell me more, Spirit. Please and thank you. What's going on with, yeah, somebody could be getting advice or somebody being investigated or something like that. Oh, but I really feel like it's what I said earlier about getting advice. I feel like somebody wishes they could get advice about something. I don't even know if this is like talking to friends. Somebody talks to the Holy Spirit, whatever you subscribe to. For you, it might be a lie. I don't know. Or whatever you subscribe to. Or this is like talk. Yeah, I said counselor earlier. This could be like talking to a counselor or somebody that is skilled to, this is somebody's practice. This could be a judge for somebody, like a litigation or something. Maybe somebody owes somebody money. It could be a phone call about something. I don't know. This is like a financial institution. If it's not like speaking to a judge or a counselor, this for somebody, this could be actually going. If you're like, for instance, if you're a Christian, this would be like maybe go to church and speak to like a pastor or something like that. Or if you're Muslim, the imam, I think, is it called imam? Don't get me wrong now. I'm not Muslim. But whatever it would be for you, my left eye started jumping, so I don't know. I really feel like it's something else that pertaining to me while my eye jumping. Tell me more. I really do feel like that. It's something pertaining to me while my left eye jumping like this. Yeah, somebody's trying to do something real sneaky. Somebody's uh, like a snake. Somebody could be a snake, stalking somebody, spying on somebody. This could be taking something from somebody that doesn't belong to them. But I feel like this could also be you moving in silence. Maybe you have been moving in silence up until this point. For somebody, this could also be like being positive, trying to remain positive, not allowing negative self talk or beliefs to gain a foothold in your life for somebody. But yeah, it could be somebody around you, like just sneaky. I know what I was feeling. My left eye was jumping. It was irritating me. It could be something about that. Like somebody sneaky, a slimy snake. I even want to say greedy. The Knight of Wands at the bottom. Ooh, was somebody a cheater? Somebody cheating on somebody. Or somebody was just trying to keep something quiet, like Pink Panther, like incognito. Hmm. You know what else I'm getting? It could be somebody that just fears being abandoned. And I said that earlier. The first card that came out was a Two of Hearts. Like somebody just like, oh man, like where my crew at? Like where are the people that I could vibe with? Because it's not always going to be romantic for everybody. Even though I know, that's kind of a human thing. Now everybody operates different for some people, because some people could be asexual, where it's like, you know what, I don't even care about stuff like that. As long as it's people that I could vibe with intellectually, but it's still vibing though, right? Even if it's just on an intellectual level. For somebody, this could be like, I don't want somebody to abandon me. That could be for somebody. Like if somebody is with somebody, I don't know what happened. If somebody did cheat on somebody or got caught doing something, doesn't have to be cheating. Maybe somebody stole something. I don't know. But somebody could be afraid or in fear of somebody abandoning them. Also, this could be talking about uncertainty. Maybe somebody's not sure about something. Tell me more. This could be about taking action after some type of door closed. So this could be like accepting something for what it is. What I thought was going to be is not going to be. Whatever the situation or circumstances, it's like, you know what? It was unfortunate. It didn't feel good. I'm going to charge it to the game and just move forward. I'm going to let that door close and just move forward with my life. For some people, this could be relocating or making something happen for yourself. Tell me more. The strength card. Did I say I felt Leo earlier? Or I said Sagittarius. Now, before the strength card came out, I seen the Knight of Wands. That could be Sag energy. But Leo with the strength. So maybe somebody was waiting to get their courage up. Maybe somebody just didn't feel confident. Like, you know what? I'm going to wait until I feel confident enough to move forward. to do something. I don't know if this is speaking to someone or whatever it is. It's giving me like waiting for your confidence to build up. Or this is someone outside of yourself. This could be you too. Wait, did I get it? I did. Yeah, because it could be something about like doing your research. So maybe you had to learn about something as much as you could before you move forward. Whether this is a craft, business, whatever it is. It's like doing your own research. And for somebody, this, like I said earlier, if it's like as far as dating or new friendships, a new circle, new social circle, and standing out in a crowd, this could be like maybe. Okay, so let's go back to like if this is like a relationship. Maybe it was just about right now it's good to just be friends, to get to know each other. But that could also apply to people that you're getting to know as far as a platonic relationship, or even if this is like coworkers, it's like still getting to know a person. Because it could be a level of uncertainty. I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. In the Four of Wands, in the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. For somebody, this could be relocating. It could be something about a home. Um, unless somebody's reuniting with their family. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody did time or something, or was in the service, or somebody was just gone for a long time. Like you live in a different state than your family, or you just haven't seen family, or whoever you consider your family. It could be something with that. Maybe somebody's going down south or something. Wherever down south is for you. Now, obviously, that's not gonna be for everybody. But it could be something about a home or being good where you are. Tell me more. I hate when my left eye jump. My body be talking to me. Somebody could be jealous. The Knight of Cups came out, but it fell. It looked. I don't know if it went to fall in the reverse. It's sideways, but it's pointing more towards like facing down. So this could also just be stagnant energy. Somebody not allowing their heart lead them. Maybe somebody, could be acting from emotions. It could be something with that. Like doing something from your emotions. What's at the bottom? The Eight of Cups. I don't know. Somebody could be dealing with somebody that's like an emotional bully. Or somebody's like a player. It's either or. It could be both. It could be both. Somebody could be like a player type. Or like a Casanova. Somebody. Did I say something about somebody charming earlier? Knowing how to use your charm. It's something about it. Yeah, somebody could have ghosted somebody and walked away. Or somebody's walking away from somebody who ghosted them, who could have gaslit you for somebody. And it could be something, like I said earlier, fated to happen because you're going towards something else. For somebody, something could just be a missed opportunity. But this also could just be soul searching for somebody. I don't know if somebody like kisses ass or something, like a sycophant. Like if you got money and you got status, then I'm your friend. Yes sir, no sir type of energy. It could be something like that. Like I'll do whatever you say. Or I'll be your servant or some type of shit. Something like that. Now Chris Brown and Bow Wow did just go off use me. So I mean it doesn't have to be in a negative way for somebody. It could just be like, what they said in the song, use me. It could be. I don't know. But I really feel like somebody could have jealous emotions or feelings, something about being jealous. So this could be somebody that just don't want to see somebody with somebody else. Or if this is not a love interest, this could be someone else that's just a jealous person. Tell me more. where I get irritated. Tell me more. You know what else I'm getting? This could be somebody not. Maybe something about living in a fantasy. It could be something about fantasy. Somebody living in a fantasy, or I don't know. Maybe somebody needs to be open minded. It could be an apology also. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but for somebody, it could be something about someone apologizing to someone. Not saying somebody had like somebody could have an admirer, somebody that wants to give like even give and take. Like I scratch your back, you scratch mine type of thing. Just like sharing. Now I said it could be, romantic, or this could be like a soul tribe for somebody. Community. Where you're sharing with your community or the people who are in your community. Whatever that community is, whether you're, on social media, or this is like in the actual neighborhood community, something like that. But it could be something about having an open mind so the right people and situations come towards you. Now I was saying something about like fantasy. This could be somebody also just not allowing themselves to dream. So maybe in the near future somebody's going to start discovering their intuition and their dreams more, you know? Diving into your intuition, your dreams a lot more. Cause that could just be blocked energy. Somebody not visualize. Wasn't that one of them cards that came out? It sure the fuck was. Dream it to life. See and feel what will soon be real. Take time to visualize. Experience what you want. So it's something with that. It's something with that. So, whatever doesn't apply to you, let that fly. Just scratch it. For some people, this could just be, not allowing yourself to visualize the life that you want. So maybe somebody could benefit from doing something like a vision board. If you know what that is, you could look it up on YouTube. It could be something with vision boards, or if you're familiar with the law of attraction and whatever it is for you. Tell me more. I hate you came on again. Yeah, so it could be something with jealousy too, though. Doesn't have to be you or whoever has feelings for you. It could be, but it don't have to be. Unless somebody was dealing with somebody just like they real lovey dovey on the outside, like one of them type of relationships that everybody wants. Like, oh my God, they're so cute together, and he treats her so good, and she loves him so much. And then behind closed doors, you walking into punches and stuff. It could be something like that for somebody, or this is just people hating on what you have with somebody. Whatever, no matter what the dynamic is, whether it's damn. I mean, I had to bend over my face all in the damn camera. Ain't on my face. Ain't on my face. Oh my God, the devil card came out. My left eye is jumping. Somebody could be, yeah, somebody could have somebody hateful around them. Now, it could be something with work also. Maybe somebody works a lot, You could also be somebody who's doing a lot of shadow work, not allowing yourself to be controlled by dark energies or hateful people. Remaining diligent. Maybe somebody feels like somebody has raw sex appeal or something like that. So maybe you could be somebody that doesn't have to do a lot. Like you don't have to wear makeup or a lot of aesthetics. Somebody could like somebody's natural beauty, or I don't know, like I said, raw sex appeal or something like that. But you can have energies outside of yourself that want to control you. Or maybe, I mean, take it how it resonates. This could be you too, collective. I don't know if somebody's materialistic. Okay, so it could be something with addictions also. Maybe somebody's trying to kick a habit. It doesn't have to be a substance. It could be anything. It could be anything that goes against your best interest for somebody. Like toxic people, I'm addicted to being around toxic people, or I don't know what it is, or I'm a perfectionist, or I mean, for some people, it could be addicted to work. It could be anything. This could be anything for somebody. So it could be about letting something go. I don't really see any cards out here that would signify letting something go, but it could be something with that. Or this is like facing your fears. Like I said earlier, not allowing dark forces, people to control you, to gain a foothold in your experience. This could just be fear. But for somebody, this could be like trying to kick some habit or something. Somebody could have some type of addiction. Maybe somebody's afraid of commitment. So maybe somebody, likes to have somebody else on the side. Or if it's not another person, this could be like, I got to keep myself busy all the time so I don't allow myself to face reality in some type of way. Or it's something like that. Now, for somebody, it could be something with somebody's sexuality. And I'm going to just say this, it's a small part of who you are. It's not who you are as a person. It's a part of you. And I really feel like as individuals, we got to stop putting so many labels on ourselves, because who's to say if it doesn't have to be with somebody's sexuality, but it could be something with that. And I feel like you don't know who you're going to be in the next 5 years or what you're going to like. You know what I mean? So it's like, why put labels on yourself? Why not just enjoy your life and be safe with whatever you do in your life? Be honest with yourself and other people. That doesn't mean that you got to tell your business. Ain't nothing wrong with keeping your business to yourself. But as far as being honest with yourself and other people, I mean, I would say be yourself. Whatever this is for somebody, even if this is like an addiction, still be honest about that. And if somebody can't take all of you and accept you for who you are, then the hell with them. That's not the person for you, or those aren't the friends for you. Because it could just be toxic people for somebody. I don't know if this has to do with family, siblings, associates, or like I said earlier, I was saying something earlier about like, did I say religion? I was feeling it. It could be something with that also. Like trying to people please. Tell me more. Yeah, the nine of swords at the bottom. Yeah, it could be something about, it could be a few things. I said earlier, maybe somebody was mourning the loss of somebody. Chris Brown residuals is on. It could be something with that. Like mourning. Now, if this is somebody like a actual woman, I mean, you could be a man too, but maybe somebody experienced a miscarriage or something. Or this is like, I don't know. Somebody been grieving, feeling disappointed in life. Now, I hope ain't nobody think about hurting themselves. Please don't hurt yourself. Even if you did bad stuff in your life, whatever you would consider bad, or things that, like I said earlier, went against your best interest, and also maybe it could also be something that disregarded other people's well-being for somebody, or somebody disregarded your well-being. So it could be like having disdain for a particular group of people or people in general. And maybe somebody's disappointed about something. But I hope this ain't nobody thinking about like hurting themselves or somebody else. And it's like, I'm going to do it anyway. If this is like somebody thinking about hurting themselves, I would say talk to somebody. somebody that you feel comfortable talking to, or research a hotline or something where you can speak to somebody who's skilled in this. Or like I said earlier, if this is like going to a counselor or a priest or something. So maybe it's something with confessing something. Now for somebody, it could just be like I said earlier. I don't know if somebody is something with someone's sexuality. Now I was getting this. I don't remember saying this. I think I did say this in the last reading that I recorded. It could be something about, I don't know, illegal. I'm trying to think of the right word. Coitus. Everybody know what coitus is. Hanky panky. Cause I think I gotta be mindful about what I say on YouTube. I'm gonna say it. It could be something with sex. I don't know if it's like illegal sex. So this could be somebody dealing with somebody younger than them that's not old enough to give consent. It could be something with that for somebody. For somebody else, this could be somebody just I don't know. Somebody could have a strong desire to develop some type of abilities. I don't know. This is like psychic abilities. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Tell me more, cause I keep going. Tell me more, spirit. I would keep going. And it's almost an hour. The death card came out. So I said this earlier. This is could be somebody letting something go. Oh my god. Now I hope ain't nobody. Well, I mean, I can't say that because we all got our time. Everybody time is not forever. It's not everlasting. Your soul, your spirit is everlasting. Even if you don't believe in God, I still believe that your spirit is everlasting. Because even if you look at it from a scientific aspect or point of view, for instance, when an atom or a star, when a star dies, it's not gone, it's just transformed into something else. So this could be talking about the law of conservation of energy. For some people, this could be like an ego death, like the old self has passed away. And the only way forward is to go through a situation, to let whatever doesn't serve you or what's holding you back, let that go so you can move forward. Now, this could be about hitting your target with something for somebody, hitting your mark. Love, what's the name of this song? Oh, Birthday Sex. Yeah, say something about sex. Oops. I feel like somebody could be like mourning or grieving something, regretting something. Maybe somebody regretting letting someone go. Or just like I said earlier, a breakup, divorce, or a separation. This could be a separation. You could have done this already. Where you let whatever doesn't serve you go. So you could have went through like a purging process. But maybe for somebody could have been resisting something, resisting some type of change. For somebody, it could be something about that. Tell me more, spirit. Did I? Never mind. Scorpio energy also. I said Leo earlier. Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn. Maybe somebody's getting clarity through, I don't know, if this is like a dream, the dream state, somebody's getting clarity through something. Now I said something about you know what? I don't even remember if I said this. I feel like I did. But for somebody, this could be spirit telling your spirit guides or whatever you subscribe to. This could be somebody's higher self, inner being, God, Allah, shit, whatever you believe in. This could be them telling you to some type of idea. It's time for you to birth some type of idea. It could be something with reading books also. But make sure you're having an open mind. It could be something about brainstorming also. So maybe something about writing ideas down, coming up with some type of solution. I feel like Spirit is saying some type of solutions already made or something like that. Or a problem's already been solved for you, for somebody. Tell me more, Spirit. I mean, for somebody, this could be working for yourself. Or something about your independence. Tell me more. Somebody just might want to know more about something. I don't know. Yeah, somebody could be thinking about for somebody this could be thinking about your family or a legacy, something that you could leave behind. Whether you have a family like your own children or not, this could be something like, I want to contribute to mankind. Maybe something doesn't come easy to somebody, but it's like something that's necessary. It's a part of your destiny, a part of your blueprint. But maybe somebody's been feeling low or lost, needing help, resources. It could be something with that money, a lot of it. Maybe somebody's been thinking about, I don't know, somebody think about playing a lottery or something. I don't know. It could be something with that for somebody, but I ain't telling nobody to do it. play play responsibly. If that is for somebody. But this could be something with a new home. Maybe somebody's been thinking about getting a new home. Yeah. Like something crawling on my chest. Maybe something with that. Did I say something about like reuniting with family earlier? I did. It could be something with that too. Maybe somebody's been thinking about reuniting with family, even if this isn't like even if this isn't like blood relatives, something like that. Oh my God, it's almost been shit. It is an hour. Tell me more, Spirit, because I just been bumping. My God, ain't said nothing. Tell me more. But I like to take my time because I don't know if I'm missing something. Now I said something with addictions earlier. Some people it doesn't have to. I don't know. It could be something with allergies or somebody built up some type of resistance to something. Maybe somebody's been experiencing allergic reactions to something. So it could be being mindful of what you put in your body, or I don't know. Even if this is something that you're using, for instance, like maybe your eyes burn, but you like to burn incense. It could be something with that. Or you like your house to smell good, so you spray air freshener all the time. So now you allergic to aerosol. It could be something like that. Like allergies. Or somebody is like experiencing certain things, but maybe there's no explanation. So for somebody, it could be something spiritual. I said something about being friends with somebody before, it turns into something else. This could be talking about a platonic friendship but it also could be a spiritual connection somebody has with somebody. I said unconditional love earlier. It could be something with that too, being unconditional. Maybe somebody was in their feelings. I said that earlier. Maybe somebody was in their feelings. So maybe it's something about detaching from your emotions, not wearing your feelings on your sleeve for somebody. Because somebody's feelings could have been hurt or something like that. I don't know. Or somebody hurt somebody's feelings. If this is somebody that's like doesn't show emotion, because it could go either way. You know your story, okay? And everybody's story is going to be different. Even if it's similar, it's going to be differences because we're all different. It can be something with that. It could be something with nutrition also. So also that would make sense to be mindful of what you put in your body. For somebody, maybe that's affecting somebody's emotions or their spiritual body. It could also be somebody who, like if this is somebody from your past who didn't really offer much, whether this was emotions, time, energy. It could be something about like make sure you're whatever it is that you seek, that you are what you seek. It's like don't ask for what you can't give. Something like that. It could also be something about making a choice for yourself, but make sure you make the right choice for yourself. And that could just be as far as what can I bring to life now and make work for me instead of just dreaming about it. What can I actually bring into reality and build upon? Because it could be something with that too, like having options for somebody. Whether this is like career, um, if you're studying something, the path, the study that you go down. If this is with the connection that you have with people, it could be something with that. Making sure you make the right choice or the right options for yourself, taking the right option, something like that. Allowing yourself to dream also, and it's okay to fantasize. As long as it's something that you know that you can, I don't even want to say that you know. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say it that you know that you can bring it to reality. Sometimes that's kind of hard to wrap our minds around. So maybe if this is like manifesting something or bringing something closer to you, maybe start with something real easy, like how we think about something sometimes and then it pops right up. Start with something easy. If this is something big and monumental, because it could be something that somebody always dreamt about having for themselves or experiencing. Tell me more. But it could be something about detaching from your emotions or the outcome of something. Now, somebody might want to, it could be something also about not trying to control the outcome of a relationship. How it's going to turn out, whether we're going to be friends or dating or I don't know. Or like I said earlier, getting to know someone, not trying to force a situation because if something's meant for you, I feel like it's going to be. But sometimes it's also about how we present ourselves. Like if you know you want somebody to be in your life, but you just throwing yourself at them and not showing that you have control and self-respect and restraint, it could be like, well, that's just how they gonna see you. Like, okay, they just gonna give it up. I'm gonna take it because that's what I want, but I'm not gonna really see them serious. Or this could be like, it could be something like that. I had something else in my head, went out my mind real fast. But it's something like that example. But it could be something about being friends, like platonic friends. But for somebody, this actually could be a spiritual connection for somebody. So this could also be like loving without conditions. Like you have to be this way for me to love you. So that goes back to religion and society. It's like, we love you, but you gotta live according to how we feel is right. Instead of me accepting you for all of who you are and not just pieces of you, whether you have an addiction, whether you love differently, whether you view life differently. I don't believe how you believe. Or I believe that a man should treat a woman like this and a woman should treat her man like this and somebody else has a different point of view. Two things can be right at the same time. Also, I feel like spirit is saying make sure you're remaining grounded for somebody, but make sure you're open, allowing that warm part of yourself to come out. Because somebody could come off as serious, maybe. Now, I said something earlier about somebody saying, well, damn, where's my soul tribe? Where the people that I can click with, like friends? Or where's the person that I could build something with that could turn into something more as far as a relationship goes? I want to make love too. It could be something about somebody being serious or having like a serious look. Maybe somebody is unapproachable because even if you're somebody that has a warm spirit, loving, give love to everybody, take care of everybody around you. taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself and your body, nurturing everyone around you, taking care of animals. But maybe your demeanor comes off as don't fuck with me, don't approach me in the wrong way, or I'm gonna cut you up with these words and you might not like it. So maybe it's kind of hard for people to approach you if that's what this is. And it could also be something about, maybe be your person's friend. Don't try to come off as if this is somebody that's in a relationship or if this has been an experience with you or a theme with somebody, like don't be your person's friend. I mean, not I said that wrong. Don't try to be your person's mom or their dad or don't nitpick. You know what I mean? It's okay to be their friend. And it's okay to approach a situation, not saying that you shouldn't say anything. Like if it's something that your person does that irritates you, maybe it's about how you approach the situation. For instance, if it's like for instance, I know a lot of women as far as heterosexual, relationships, sometimes like as far as gender roles go, like a woman could tell a man like, "Babe, can you take the trash out?" First of all, they don't want to have to tell you to take the trash out. But it could also be something with like this is just an example. It's like, damn, why he not taking the trash out and I gotta do it? Who's the man in the relationship? But it could be about how you approach the situation. Maybe it's like saying, "Sweetie, do you know I've seen a lot of flies and gnats? We had to take this trash out soon as it's, trash day come the night before or early in the morning. We have to make sure we get this out." It could be going back to what I said about putting love into what you say, not being like a doormat, meaning what you say and saying what you mean. But it could also be something about being a man and a woman of your word. Like if I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And it can go both ways for somebody. And this could also just talk about loyalty. It could talk about loyalty, also being honest, having communication, knowing yourself, being very discerning, but also using your intuition. It can be something with that also, like as far as relationship goes, knowing that somebody's being honest with you, that they're telling you the truth. I'm loyal to you. But also, like I said earlier, making sure you're being the person that you seek. Now everybody, like relationships is not for everybody. It would be nice to say that it is. I would like to say that. In my world, my fantasy, I'm gonna say it. It's somebody for everybody, but everybody's views is different. For some people, it's just not like that for some people. But I feel like this is talking about like a relationship. But it doesn't have to be romantic. Let me get an oracle because I'm just bumping my gums, y'all. And oh my god, an hour and 8 minutes. Jesus. And I got stuff falling all over the place. Damn. Spirit, tell me more. It could be something with not saying something about being grounded. It could also be something with maybe somebody needs to cleanse their energy. So this could be like, I don't know, cord cutting, letting something go, a person go, people go. Maybe somebody needs to clean their home. Or this is like a spiritual cleanse, like a spiritual bath. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, but it could be something about that. Tell me more, Spirit. Messages. It could be something with somebody's creativity. So it could be something about being devoted to something. And I said something about religion earlier, or like going to see like a priest or whatever you subscribe to. Because maybe somebody's Wiccan, maybe somebody is, I don't know. You could be a part of an ATR, African traditional religion. Everybody's situation gonna be different. Somebody could be Buddhist, but it could be something about how you worship. But this could also just be saying being devoted. Even if you're somebody who speaks positive affirmations, it could be something about being devoted to that. It could be something about prayer. I don't know. Pumpkin. So I feel like this definitely talks about somebody's creativity, but also protection. Let me get another one before I start. I forgot who this person, what his name is. Sarani, no games. Yeah, I said something about somebody thinking maybe somebody's not loyal, or maybe somebody was loyal to the wrong people before. Sarani, no games is on. It could be something about that. Somebody loyalty, or somebody is loyal. Maybe somebody checks all the boxes for somebody. Now, you know what? I like this. I like this about this person. Even if it's just friendship or platonic, like I said, it could still be something about checking the boxes. Tell me more. I mean, it don't even have to be that. It could just be something that somebody says, you know? Don't act like you don't want to shuffle. Come on now. Messages for the collective. I can't shuffle on y'all. I always say this. I don't know why they make these cards so big. Even if they're not big, and you gotta break your fingers just to grab these mugs, they still be hard to shuffle. Like, damn. They're making me feel like these decks is tired or something. Yeah, it could be something about gender norms. No, I gotta say this because I am a. You know what? I'm gonna keep my business to myself. It could be something about gender norms. I hear this in like people debating, like as far as what we see in the media. I'm going to talk about trans people, for instance, just for an example. A lot of times, you hear people say, "Oh, um, gender is a social construct." I don't believe that. I believe it's a fact. It's a biological fact. But gender and sex is not the same thing. Sex talks about your chromosomes that you were born with, either male chromosomes, so you have XY, or female XX. And then some people have, different variations. Your gender is more of a neurological thing. It's about your brain. But a lot of people say, gender is a social construct. I don't believe that. I believe gender roles. Gender roles. And I was just saying this before these two cards came out. Barbello, Archon Barbello, and Tantra of 639 Hertz. There could be something about gender roles for somebody. I was just saying about like trash and stuff. So I definitely was channeling before this came out. But it could be something with that. Even if you're somebody who's heterosexual, it could be something about gender roles. Like maybe something you do. It could be something that most women do, or the other way around. If you're a woman, maybe it's something that you do that could be considered masculine. And it could be something about feeling like you're compromising the integrity of who you are as a person. But like I said earlier, it's just a small part of who you are. And we all have masculine and feminine energy. And I feel like we're a lot stronger, and we're also able to manifest really easy when we're more in touch with our masculine and feminine. It's something about that. But let me read these cards. I'm taking both of them. It was two cards came out for the second oracle cards that I used, and I'm not putting them back, even though I only wanted one, cause I don't got time for this. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkins have been a tradition for Samhain for hundreds and hundreds of years. Jack-o'-lanterns were carved to scare away ghosts and goblins that were said to roam the streets of Samhain. Carving jack-o'-lanterns originally began with a variety of root vegetables from turnips to potatoes. Pumpkins became preferred method for the abundance of space for carving, and there's always plenty left over to fashion into dinner and desserts, even drinks. The pumpkin is more of a scare tool for a witch. However, it is a symbol of protection, fertility, and abundance. The pumpkin represents the power of the womb, so it's no surprise that its color corresponds with the color of the sacral chakra, and its size is a symbol of prosperity, having enough to go around. You have pulled pumpkin today because you are protected and safe from harm. There is a presence around you keeping the scary things away from you, from your front door. You can rest easy knowing that your back is guarded. This card can also mean taking some steps to keep negative people out of your life. You may need to reduce the amount of time you spend in some relationships or set firm boundaries. Doing so will allow you to put your energy where it is needed most. Okay, I'm going to start with Barbello. Your biology and gender are creative and powerful means for you to express your soul path. Sometimes you may feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. Embrace the journey of what it feels to be you in your own body. There is much benefit and healing to be gained through an embrace of your life journey, including the deeper experience of the absolute freedom of your spirit. And Tantra of 639 hertz. Damn, my left eye jumping. What is it, spirit? I went kind of long. I don't like when I do that. I mean, I don't mind. I like doing long readings, but I'm just saying, especially after I haven't done one in a minute. You know, I always this is what I do, y'all. But my readings still be resonating like even a week later, cause I watch readings and I'm like, dang, I said this last week. Tantra of 639 hertz, it says be open to that which seems unfamiliar or different. You will experience a breakthrough. Okay, so that could be something also that your spirit guides is saying. I said earlier something about a project, giving birth to a project, a mental idea, but this could be a breakthrough also. Yeah, definitely. You will experience a breakthrough as you experience an unusual approach. You are on a soul path of accelerated spiritual growth, which is swifter, but not always easier. You do not have to contrive your own happiness, but you can dip into the bliss within your body to lighten your mental state and remind yourself everything is working out beautifully. So that has been a message. I hope I've given you clarity on what you already know, and I will see you all in the next one. But I want to get something. Let me see if they got any more advice. Spirit, do you have any more advice for the collective? No, I don't think this deck is tired. It fell. Why that shit had to fall? Damn. Yeah, okay. What I said earlier, love without conditions. Do something from a place of unconditional love. It's also something with nutrition, I feel. And also detaching. You know, if this is money that you're trying to manifest or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, as long as you believe that it will happen, it will happen. I can't say when, but I do believe that if you believe it can happen without being attached to the outcome, like, oh, it has to happen this way, but just believing that it would happen for somebody. Maybe it's something with somebody using their voice or somebody teaching other people something. Making sure that when you speak, you're telling the truth for somebody. I don't know. Is somebody like a comedian? Somebody could be like likes to laugh or something like that. But anyway, it's been a reading. I hope I've given you clarity, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.